The highest-ranking Benedictine in the world has just said what Rome refuses to hear. Abbot Primate Jeremias Schröder, who has led the Benedictine Confederation from Rome's San Anselmo since 2024, declared in May 2026 interview with Catholic.de that the traditional Latin Mass now has a rightful place in the Church and can no longer be completely pushed out. This is not a traditionalist firebrand. This is a German abbot who openly admits he can only celebrate Mass using the new missal. And yet, even he recognizes the irreversibility of Benedict XVI's 2007 motu proprio, Summorum Pontificum. The doors Benedict opened, Schröder insists, cannot be slammed shut again. Schröder's evidence is the Benedictine order itself. Approximately 10 abbeys worldwide celebrate the old rite, mostly in France, belonging predominantly to the Congregation of Solzamis. Fontgombault Abbey leads a network of monasteries fully integrated into the Solzamis congregation. Le Barroux Abbey, initially Lefebvrean in orientation, returned to full communion with Rome after the 1988 episcopal consecrations and now falls directly under Schröder's authority. We all treat one another with respect, he says. When invited to Fontgombault for conventual Mass using the Novice Ordo, he was accepted without issue. This peaceful coexistence, Schröder suggests, could model a solution for the universal Church. Pope Leo XIV, who has granted audiences to Cardinals Burke, Sarah, and Bishop Schneider, as well as sociologists Stephen Bullivant and Stephen Cranny, appears to be listening. In March 2026, Leo met privately with the authors of a major Oxford University Press study on traditionalist communities in the United States. Research that demonstrates these Catholics are not schismatics, but theologically orthodox faithful. But here is the scandal that renders Schröder's optimism hollow. While the Benedictine abbot speaks of coexistence, Bishop Michael Martin of Charlotte bans altar rails and kneelers entirely, ignoring kneeling families during a confirmation mass. Bishop Mark Beckman of Knoxville imposes similar restrictions. Cardinal Roche, the architect of Traditionis Custodes, remains at the helm of the Dicastery for Divine Worship, recently distributing a document to cardinals declaring the Novice Ordo the sole expression of the Roman Rite. Pope Leo himself reportedly told a nuncio in November 2025 that he will not overturn Traditionis Custodes. His Vatican has only granted 2-year reprieves to individual parishes, not a permanent solution. The Benedictine model works because monasteries operate outside the battleground of diocesan politics. But for the lay family in Charlotte or Knoxville, the abbot's coexistence is a distant abstraction. They face real bishops wielding real power to suppress the liturgy of their ancestors. Schröder admits he is very curious to see how Pope Leo will address the problem. The answer, so far, is silence and delay. The Pope listens. The abbot hopes. The faithful wait. And the old Mass, which has sustained Western Christianity for over a millennium, is slowly being starved out of parish life. There is a rightful place in the Church, Schröder insists. But a rightful place means nothing without the courage to defend it. The Benedictines have shown that peace is possible. The Vatican has shown that it prefers persecution. The question is not whether the old Mass has a future. The question is whether Pope Leo will defend the patrimony his own order has proven can flourish without division. Silence is not a solution. Listening is not leadership. The abbot has spoken. Now we wait to see if the Pope will act.